Good morning, folks, and may I wish you a very happy Tuesday morning. And I hope and pray that you are as thankful as I am for the rain that we see this morning. What a wonderful, wonderful morning to wake up to when we so desperately needed some hydration and some nourishment to the land, and God has provided. Isn't that a wonderful promise, Christian, that God will provide? No matter what we may think, no matter how discouraged we might get at times, God will provide. And I hope and pray that you have joy over that. I hope and pray that you have a shout about you over that. And I hope and pray that you are thanking God this Tuesday morning for the rain that He has given us. What a wonderful, wonderful promise that we have. And I always love to equate the way that we see the weather and equate that to God. Number one, if we have the sunshine and how beautiful it is and the warmth of it, we can equate that to God's love and the warmth of such shining down on us. When it rains, we can just think of that as God's love showering us. So maybe if you find yourself complaining about the weather at different times, and I know I do, maybe we can look at it in those terms right there. God's love, either showering down on us or shining down on us. God provides, and that is the promise that we have. Christian, here's another promise that we have. It comes from the book of 1 John, chapter number 3, starting in verse number 8. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. And then here is the power behind that. Verse number 9. In what? In God's love. In this was manifested the love of God toward us, because that God sent His only begotten Son into the world that we might live through Him. Christian, one more reason to have some joy, to have some shout, is because you, by virtue of your faith in Jesus Christ, have received God's love. And if you have paid attention Sunday and yesterday, please pay attention today. We can be joyful because we are recipients of the love of God. And then we are also able to share that love with those around us. There are so many that so desperately need the love of God that is found in Jesus Christ. There are so many that desperately need God's taking up in their life, if I can put it in that fashion right there, because they're wandering around, they're lost, they do not know the love of God. Well, Christian, it is up to us who are recipients of that love to share that love. Part of our sharing, part of our witness is our joy, is our shout, and then letting folks know there's a reason behind it. So I hope and pray you have joy this day, no matter what. Christian, have joy because you are a recipient of the love of God. If you watch these videos and you do not know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, you cannot have that joy. Not as you are right now, but you can have that joy by placing your faith in Jesus Christ, by accepting the love that God has for each and every one of us, which was manifested, John tells us in the book of 1 John chapter 4 and verse number 9, manifested in His sending of Jesus Christ, so that all, referencing John 3:16, so that all that believe in Him will not perish but have everlasting life. Come to know that joy today. This is a twofold encouragement, Christian. Number one, Christian, be joyful because you have the love of God, and be willing to share that love. Number two, if you do not know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, come to know Him so you can be a recipient of that love today. I hope and pray you have a wonderful, blessed Tuesday. Love you, folks, and I'll talk to you a little bit later. God bless you.